eyes dart around before he runs up to you, and like gives you a hug before like pulling away and like examining your face.
Aw.
And like he breathes a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
Before he speaks to Eidos in what languages do you speak?
I can speak Common, Draconic, Elvish, Celestial, Dwarvish, and Goblin.
You can speak Elven?
Yep, I can speak Elvish.
Any other people speak Elvish?
Do I speak Elvish? Let's find out.
You gotta remember, I mean, this girl.
I do.
Nice.
I speak
Alright.
Elvish.
Yeah, because you have like little elf ears, so
Yeah,
I
I
mean
know.
that's pretty cool. So
No,
I mean
that's
that's
just how Jen say.
Yeah.
Yours. You two understand. He says essentially what translates to, Eidos, are there any more?
okay.
That's what. And like he runs back towards his comrade.
Comrade.
The 5 languages.
All right.
Yeah, I speak 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
All right.
6.
What do you guys do?
speak 6, I speak 5. What are we doing?
I would say I'm going over to the mask person, and I like put my maces back. Well, no, I put one of them back, and I still have one of them drawn, and I rip off the mask of this guy.
Doesn't come off.
It doesn't come off.
What?
Doesn't come off.
Can I try to like take
Roll
it?
strength check.
A strength check. Okay, that works.
If it doesn't work, I'll do it after you.
7. That's
It
nothing.
does not come off.
Yeah,
I'll
7
go
plus
third.
8. We're all just trying to rip this
When I
off.
try, I'll be like, hold on.
Yes,
Go
it's like
ahead.
got it. Put like you. I imagine you being like putting your shoe on his chest and like.
Oh god, that's a 10.
It does not come off.
We're all just like, come
Can
on,
I
get
go?
it off.
Yeah.
Try. Gets a 20.
Then add your
17.
does not come off.
What?
What do you mean?
Can I like try to cut it off?
What are you trying to cut?
No, we're trying to get the
Not
mask
mask
off this
Oh
dude.
my God,
It's a mask.
It's not coming off.
Okay, can I use my dagger to try to cut?
Do you want to try pulling it off, Laussel?
No.
Can I try to like
No.
cut through it?
Yeah, you can.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I
just
don't like that
try it.
impression.
Just try it.
Me?
You
Just
go to
yeah.
cut it off. Nothing happens. It doesn't cut.
What do you mean it doesn't cut? Can I rip off his cloak?
Maybe try an arcana.
Roll
Yeah.
We're
Wait.
undressing him
Roll
now.
Just
You
a strength
try to
check
rip off
again.
the cloak, roll a strength check.
Take off his cloak. Roll a strength check.
11.
The cloak comes off.
Okay. The cloak comes off.
Yeah.
What can we like? Can we
Doesn't
tell what
look
race
like anything?
does he? What
It's
can
a
we?
black cloak.
Well, no, like
No,
what does
underneath.
his body look like?
It's
Still
looks
the
like a black jumpsuit.
oh, because
Can we
this.
rip off the black top?
No. Wait. I'm gonna make a. Let me see what I can make. I'm gonna make an arcana. After, can I make 2 checks? Can I make an arcana and then a religion check?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna make an arcana check real fast. That is a 15.
There's something magical holding the mask onto his body.
Okay, and then I'm gonna make a religion check.
Oh, I can also do that.
That is a 16.
Nothing comes out.
Okay.
You know, there's no religious symbol anywhere.
You said your dad's good with magic, right?
True.
Walk all over.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, dad.
Yeah, I literally.
I don't
You.
remember what voice I gave to Ivan, so I'm a bit.
It's fine. I'm literally gonna be like
I think
trying.
I just kind of gave him like a low voice. That's all I
Yeah, just
remember.
kind of like a little bit of lower voice, but not too low because he's not like I don't imagine him being
Yeah.
super manly,
Yeah,
but he's
no,
like
no.
super
I just
so
remember him being
powerful.
really
He-
serious. That's all.
Yeah,
He fell over and knocked everything over, and your mother groaned and ran up the stairs to help
he's
him.
just a big dork. That's about it.
Right.
But yeah, so we're all trying, and I'm like, Dad, can you come check this out, please?
Your dad rushes over and he looks confused, and then his eyes widen a bit. You knocked him out.
Yeah.
He closes his eyes and he outstretches his hand. I don't sense anything. Did you try to take off the mask?
I tried cutting it. We all tried yanking it off. We tried to get the clothes off. Like nothing's coming
He
off.
goes and tries to yank off the mask.
Oh,
Doesn't come off.
we didn't just tell you that it didn't work.
Well,
Yeah.
you-
He's still gonna
What?
try. I mean, he's like this big old powerful magic dude. So. Okay. Then does anyone have like rope or chains or
I
anything?
do.
Can we at least tie him up just in case when he wakes up?
Okay.
Yeah.
I
right.
have rope hamping. Yeah.
Yeah, so
50
just-
feet.
Tie him up and then.
You tie him up
Yep.
All right.
to a chair.
No.
Interrogation.
No,
Yes.
You just tie him up so he can't move.
Yep.
Fetal position.
Aidos walks over and sighs and he's rolling his wrist and his bow is back over his shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like, God, that hasn't happened since ever. And, like, he picks up the dude and he slings it over his shoulder like it's nothing.
Yep.
Thank you, Finn.
No problem.
And,
And what do you mean that this hasn't happened in a while?
Since ever.
Yeah, like since ever. Like, who are these freaks?
your dad, like, closes his hand. Well, saw them. They were working together with a tribe in another town. Your mother and I were there. You and Toby were 6 and 5.
Huh.
Baby.
And
Wait, is Toby younger than you?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm the oldest.
we were in the city of Maria, and we were trying... It wasn't Hallows Eve, of course. But these masked people, as well as a tribe, attacked. And I was there. Your mother and I were there to stop it. Both cities put a ban on masks for festivities. That's simple. They
By-
appeared before. They were working with a terrible barbaric tribe. Your mother was almost killed.
By chance, when they attacked, did they ever mark up any buildings or anything like that?
That
Preferably
that
in...
tribe, well, not the masked people, but the tribe, yes.
Okay.
That they were associated with?
Mm,
It seems like it.
well,
Seems like they were associated with it.
The barbaric tribe?
The barbaric tribe with them, yes. They
okay.
worked together.
How long ago was it? Because this was pretty.
You
Yeah,
were
this was
6.
pretty recent when we were like at the other place, right? Because that's where we
Yeah,
were
that-
before. Okay, so
Finn, you were 6. You don't have any memory of it.
yeah, but something happened before we came here, and
What happened?
so funny story. Funny story. Well,
Basically.
Yeah. So basically, we me and my buddies here were on.
buddies.
Yeah, we were on a
Yeah.
bit of a little
Boys.
bit of a
Adventure
investigation
type
because there was
thing.
some trade that was weird, and so when we went to the town, it was basically barren except for a couple like survivors and this one kind of shady guy.
He raises his
What?
eyebrow.
Little something?
I'll tell you about it later, but to the point. Before we came in contact with those survivors and refugees, we examined the buildings and saw some weird symbols.
The diamond?
Yes.
Yeah.
Meet me back at the manor.
You all
Okay.
And he walks away.
Are we joining?
Yes, I assume.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
joining.
joining. Yeah, like
no, I'm
that's
gonna leave.
that's pretty important.
I'll leave the corpses
like,
here. They'll decompose.
Yeah, because the dude with the arrow, Iodos, he has the body, so we're
Idos
good.
is like yelling, and a couple of people, like a couple of older people, like come out, and you recognize one of them as Laussel,
Laussel.
who is like hundreds of year old elf, and he's one of the other leaders.
Mhm.
And he comes out and like he touches bodies, and like they slowly turn into plants.
Oh, that's kind of
Oh, that's cool.
Like the corpses like grow like flowers and all that other stuff.
That's nice. That's a really nice detail.
And your father is storming up the hill, like muttering to himself.
Okay, yeah, I'm
Am I able to
right
keep
behind.
up?
I know, I'm right behind, like, tailing him because, yeah, something's up.
All right.
So we're back in the Arcana Manor.
Rushes up to the manor, and you guys follow. And like he goes in, and he rushes up the stairs. And like Carrie runs over, and like she like immediately goes and checks Calypsa's face, making sure she's all right. And then she like moves down the line, and then she gets to Finn last. And like she's muttering to herself, and like you can't really tell. It's a mix of common and draconic.
Mm.
She's just worried.
Yeah.
And, like, she's looking over your face, and then, like, she kind of, like, brushes over that old scar that you got while you were away.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, oh, my God, I am so glad you are all right. God. All the kids are okay.
That's good.
They're up in bed. Edward's a bit shaken, but,
Yeah.
you know, he and his boyfriend are upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
He's too much of a coward to do anything, so I'm not worried.
Oh, yeah. It's been a night. I'll tell you everything that happened. I'm gonna
No,
tell
I
you.
already know.
Okay.
Your father and and she holds up her wedding ring, and in the center there's a stunned far speech.
Oh, that's so cool. I like that. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, but I need to talk to him. I think we need to talk to him.
I know.
Okay.
I'll be down here for it. You and Toby were just kids. I don't even think you have any memory of it.
I doubt it. It's just some things have happened recently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll be downstairs in a sec. I need to go check on Rasper. And then she slowly goes up the stairs.
Okay.
So you all sit down. Claudia, there's leftover coffee.
She's like, I need a drink.
Please.
You need to settle your nerves.
No, Claudia, I need a drink. Take a shot of espresso.
Yes. She doesn't drink alcohol. She drinks coffee.
That's my vodka.
Yes.
She drinks vodka mixed with coffee?
Oh my
Oh
gosh,
my God.
yes.
That's a power move.
That is.
That would taste terrible though.
No, not with extreme amounts of sugar.
Just sugar, vodka, and coffee.
Straight black coffee.
This is nothing.
Black coffee with vodka. Yes.
So it gets worse.
Death.
It's spice.
Spicy.
Tang. You're too small for this. Stop.
She might be small, but her metabolism is great.
Oh,
Yes. All right. So yeah, we're all kind of
Oh God, that hurt my
Metabolism
tongue.
tank.
we're kind of all in awkward silence at this point.
Ivan comes down,
Mhm.
and he's like talking softly with Carrie before he comes down with a book.
Oh gosh.
And he puts it down on the table. So, these masked men, we don't know what they're called. Arios and I have been looking into them for as long as I've helped the city of Marriott. When Finn was 6, Toby was 5, we were planning on getting Edward soon. We were in the city of Marriott to pick Edward up. He was just a child. He was an infant. And he opens the book, and you see an old photo of him and Carrie, like, back to back. Carrie is holding a sword, and, like, it's slung over her shoulder, and it's like she's resting it on both hands.
That's dope.
And Ivan has, like, fire, like, going in his hands, but, like, he has, like, Carrie close. And Finn, you know that your parents adventured before they settled down,
Yeah.
but he sighs and shakes his head. We were in the city of Marriott to pick up Edward when they were attacked. The masked men came first, and then was a tribe with this symbol, and he holds up the diamond with the P etched into it. But the difference is, the diamond has 2 layers, one on the inside, one on the outside, and in between there's like a crisscross pattern.
So it's more like intricate.
It's much more intricate and much more neat than what you saw on it. We don't know what the masked men are called, but we know the tribe is called the Pariah.
The pariah.
The Pariah.
How do you spell that?
Pariah. Z, you paying attention?
Yeah. I know the last letter of their
What?
The last
PH.
PH. Their name is PH.
But were the pariah, are they like a group of just all barbarians?
They're not a group of all men. No.
No, I meant like, are they a specific like species or
No.
just all
Well-
barbarians?
He looks at Carrie, who taps her fingers. There were a lot of tieflings,
Oh God.
if that matters at all. Tieflings, drow, half-elves, dragonborns, orcs. Many different species that are discriminated against.
Oh.
Oh, so they're
They loot and they steal.
Land pirates.
land
And-
pirates.
They move around, so we've never been able to track them. And Ivan takes over and he opens up the book, and it shows a map of Apigana,
Mm-hmm.
this is where we'll include an actual image of the country.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
But
Your mind.
they
Your
attacked
mind.
Marriott, and I helped. I managed to kill dozens of the masked and the pariah.
Oh, I thought he was saying it managed to help with them. I was like, what?
No, of course
Okay,
not.
never
And
My
I-
father was a freaking evil dude. Yes.
Like he be.
Yeah. Your mother has more to say on the situation. And then like nods over to Carrie as he like walks off to go like make tea. Like he's still in the kitchen. You all
Yeah,
are
we're
still
all
in
in
the
this.
kitchen.
Yeah.
Like, you guys
immediately
make tea.
turning towards her like, kitchen time.
Carrie like folds her hands and she leans on the table and she looks like down.
Uh huh.
We were in the hotel. I still had my sword on me, so I was definitely going to use it when Ivan told me. So, then there was a knock, and there was a little girl. I don't know how old she was. She was green, young tiefling. And, well, she couldn't really speak well, but I took her in. You guys played for a little. Then the door was broken down. And a blue woman with tattoos lining her body came in and tried to kill me. She had a long, I can only describe as a pole-like weapon. It could fold, it was bendable, it could shift. And she went for Toby. So I grabbed a torch and I burned her eye. And I kicked her out.
Oh my god.
And when I looked up,
Are you guys realizing?
Yeah.
And when I looked up, she and the little girl were gone. And you guys were safe, and that's all that I can care about. But they have tattoos, and I can tell you that much. And they are some of the fiercest warriors I have ever seen, and having trained in the monastery for years of my life, that was one of the hardest battles I have faced.
And scene. Oh my god.
Oh boy. I don't know how to tell you this, but I think we just had a run-in with someone.
The aftermath or the actual group?
I mean, was this person that attacked us like the people you were
She was
talking?
a tiefling. She had like some of the biggest horns I've ever seen. They were like long and they pointed directly down into the earth. Couldn't be covered with anything. God, no, they're too big.
Okay, so we had I'm assuming Dad told you about the run-in we had at the town after we were there and we saw the symbols. So we spotted this little green goblin girl, and we went after her, and she showed us to where this little refuge was, and there was this guy in a mechanical bird mask kind of thing.
Like the
And-
ones we saw tonight?
Not quite. It was more.
So it didn't look like paper mask.
No.
Then, alright.
The thing is, it's just a very. It seems like a very similar description to the person that you said attacked you. Well,
We don't.
they had a voice changer on.
Remember, Darnell turned off his voice changer with you.
Yeah, but it was male.
Then no, it wasn't.
But you're sure they can't be related in any way, shape, or
I'm
form?
not sure, but the person that I fought was most definitely female.
Didn't Gregory mention being damaged by a female?
Oh.
Who's Gregory?
He was the father of the little goblin girl, and we met
Oh.
him. He was really badly wounded.
I'm pretty sure that that those people attacked that town, and that whoever that was that attacked you is probably still around.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised.
So, well, then that means that I still have contact, and I show her the far speech ring that Darnell had gave me. I still have contact with this man who was helping out with these refugees, and
What did he say?
he said that he was going to continue to track this, apparently the pariah's movements, and try to help out any way he could there, and then move on to continue to see if he could pick up the damage and possibly help it stop these people. So maybe he has more answers, because it sounds like he's been at this for a while.
But the pariah isn't what attacked us tonight.
No, but
We're just connected to these masked men.
well, I mean, if they're connected, there has to be. I mean, maybe that we can figure
Did the
out.
pariah attack tonight?
I don't think so. It was just those weird animal cultist people.
Then I don't think they're working together anymore.
But then, I mean, something has to happen. I mean,
Of course something has to happen, Finn, but if something's not connected, we need to focus on the here and now.
Yeah, but
So,
they
but-
were close by.
I mean, this. I mean, okay. You said that
How
this.
close?
Well, how far away? How long was the travel here?
There was a couple days away, and
yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
I mean,
You never
okay.
mentioned that before.
Yeah, but I mean, you said that these masked people just now, they haven't attacked since I was 6. These pariah people are still hard at work, devastating and destroying towns, communities. Like, we literally were in the fray of these people. And if this Darnell person we met is on their tail, I mean, I assume that we should probably help them. And even if they did split up, that's the closest thing we have to finding the origins of these people, right?
Yeah, you say that we should work on the here and now. I think that this is more
No.
here and now than what you were talking about.
You're right. You're very right. She has opinions. Thank you for that, Calypsa. Calypsa
Thank you.
she nods her head.
So are we just going to forget about the pariah that
No.
are still out there?
No, we aren't.
Yes.
Give me the ring.
The far speech one.
Yes. I don't want your Mr. Wing. That's yours, not
Okay.
mine. Yeah, I have my own Mr. badge somewhere. I've worked in a monastery, but you know this.
Yes.
She examines, like, the ring of far speech before she presses into it.
She eats it.
Swallows it like the Coraline
Um,
scene.
She holds the ring up to her mouth. Hello, my name is Carrie Arcana. I live in the city of Zeta. These masked men just attacked, and my daughter has informed me that you were on the tail of the pariah. The pariah worked with these men. If you were able to answer, that would be more than welcome. If not, I understand, but please, I need to know. And she takes her thumb off. And then she sets the ring on the table and waits. A minute passes by before the ring glows.
Oh boy.
You hear Darnell's voice come over the ring. Hello, Miss Arcana.
Wait, can I tell if it's the voice changer voice or if it's his
It's
real
the voice
voice?
changer
Okay.
voice. Hello, Miss Arcana. I'm very sorry to hear that. How may I help? And like she picks up the ring and she presses into it again. Do you have any information on where the pariah may be heading? And there's silence over the other end before he speaks. I am not quite sure. They headed east. So what I can assume is that they're most likely going to be headed to Vendrier or Citea. That's my best guess. And Carrie, like you see Carrie like jotting notes down.
Yeah.
All right.
Close is that?
Hmm?
How close is that city mentioned?
It is. Well, there were 2 cities that were mentioned.
Yeah. but
Which were the 2 again?
Citea and Vendrier.
Cité.
which both are west of both are west of Maya's,
So would it be
except one is down and one is up.
Okay. So how many days travel for each of them?
Back into Maya's, well, it'd be 3 days. Into Vendreer, if you follow the path, 5 days. And into Satea, it would be about 7 a week.
Okay, so they're farther away from here.
Yeah.
So they're not heading in this
They're not
direction.
heading in this direction, no.
Okay.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah, but yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Wait, because you said a third town. Is there a third town? So
Yeah, there's
Satea and Vendreer.
And Myas was the one that got attacked that you guys.
Myas was the one that got attacked. So from our current position,
Cecily and everyone else's.
from my hometown, how many days is Satea, and then how many is Vendreer?
Vendreer is 4 days. Satea is 7.
Are you looking into going there?
I mean,
Mayhaps.
okay. I mean, think about it. Yes, we just got attacked, and I mean, I think that because my vision and plan is that this guy it was just him, so
Yeah.
it's going to be harder for him to track. And it sounds like their activity has been more recent and more active. And we already have a whole town in my family here, and we have one of them captured, so there has to be something they can do. So if we can be out there on the front lines where there's actually stuff happening, and like, you know, I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. We have options and we have choices.
It's just.
Yeah.
All right.
And maybe it's not us. Maybe we can find volunteers from the town to go out and help.
Carrie taps on her drink, then hums. And then she goes, and like she lightly hands the ring back to Finn.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, "You can talk to him. I'm gonna talk to Ivan for a second."
Okay.
And she stands up and she moves to the corner where Ivan is holding 2 tea glasses.
Okay. So Finn is actually going to talk to him again and say,
Got it.
um,
Just so you know, everyone can hear this.
Okay, I was like, if not, can I try listening in?
yeah.
Yeah,
This
no,
we're all at a
this is
table.
kinda
It's
loud.
like, yeah.
Dude.
This dude, I'm like, Darnell, it's Finn. I have a question.
Go
So, my mother and my father, when they first found out about the pariah, they found that these masked men that attacked my town tonight were working with them. Have you had a run-in with these masked men as well? Ever?
What mask were they wearing?
They were all types of geometric animals, and they were in all black everywhere else. And it seems like we have one of them captured, and when we try to remove their masks, or anything for that matter, nothing happens.
I've run into one. I've never had a real encounter with their cults before.
But you've seen
But
one.
I've talked to one, someone who's left.
What?
I have an old friend, and she used to be a part of it. She's no longer. If you're wondering about their masks, don't bother. They don't come off.
Okay, so okay.
So they're actually-
Wait, where is this lady you talked about? Is she still alive? Is she still around?
I haven't talked to her in about a year.
Well, what was
But
the
she
last
moved-
sighting you have of? When was the last time you met her? And maybe did she talk about going anywhere?
She and I were in the kingdom of Solaris, where she lives now.
Okay.
But you're heading to Zayla, right? Or are you in Zayla?
I'm currently in Zayla.
Yeah, that's more than 2 weeks. The masks don't come off because they're glued down.
What?
Ew, how do you take a
They're
shower?
fused into
No, repeat that.
There's this. I don't know what it is. I really don't. But they're almost as if the glue fuses it into their skin.
Oh God.
Jesus. You those smell really bad.
So they still have a face
underneath
Don't
here?
brush your teeth.
Okay.
Does the
Okay.
girl that you know that was part of it before, did she ever get her mask off?
She managed to find something that did get it off. Yes, with my help.
Okay,
Is it
and what was
possible
that?
To talk to her to get
Uh,
it off.
It was an acid that burnt her neck that
Wait.
got it off.
Wait.
That was the only way.
Oh, so this is like one of those cults that's like you're doing some really messed up stuff.
What would the
Yes.
identity of the person help us? Like if we knew who it was.
I mean, I guess it was just a matter of finding out maybe if there's a species or something, or just I don't know. But we have captured one.
Predominantly tiefling.
Well, that was the pariah. The pariah were all those
You
like
capture one, you said?
one of the animal cultists. Yes.
Well, make sure his hands are tied. They carry a suicide pill with them at all times in case they get caught.
What?
Oh gosh.
Oh my god!
Okay. Thankfully, we tied him up before he was carried away. So stop
We
it.
should have searched his body.
That would have been a good idea. But then again, it's like
Did we
weird
not
with the
already?
clothes.
No.
We didn't search it, but we tied him up thankfully, so that should hopefully hold. Which we're gonna go
But
now that we know this.
Specifically say we tied up his hands.
Yeah, but we still tied him up, which means
But Helena's smiling.
Yeah, but okay. When I say tie up, I obviously mean like the whole like
It's the whole
shebang.
kit and caboodle.
Yeah.
Because that was a 50 feet rope. We probably
We
like,
will. Yeah,
That's fine.
he's good.
You need 30 feet to do a whole body. If you have 50, a whole another 20 feet, you have enough.
Okay.
I
Okay.
love you.
So so you knew one of them, yes, but have you ever seen any activity with them in your? Okay.
I have not.
Okay. Okay. So you've seen one of them, but you've never seen them in the work with the pariah.
You never asked if I've seen them in the work of Pariah. You just asked if I've seen one of them.
Okay. Well then, have you seen them in the work of the pariah?
Ow! Once when I was young.
How many years ago was this?
God. I was... And you hear him, like, hum, like, lightly, as, like, you can tell he's counting.
Yeah.
Around when I was, 5, 6. So about 13 years ago.
13 years ago. That's. How old am I currently? 25?
You're
20...
20. Oh, actually, no, wait, I didn't do my math right.
That's I didn't say he was 23.
Yeah, no, he's 23.
He's
So
23.
I'm not doing my math right. He's like, it's years ago. So, like, it's in the tens.
In the tens.
So wait, you said this happened when he was like 6?
It's like decades ago.
So that's about the same, if anything, a smidge earlier than
it's
me.
like-
14, 17 years.
17 years ago,
Yeah,
so that
it's like
means.
If I
I'd
did
actually,
math right.
I'll put 16 years ago, he was 5.
Okay, so that's.
I might have done that wrong, but it's rough. It's fine. We don't need to know an exact time.
I know, but I'm just asking based on the age
Yeah.
that I was, so I would assume that that's about the same time,
Yeah.
or if anything, a couple years ago. So it sounds
Around the same time.
about the same
Lined up.
time. Okay, so that means that they were still heavily connected and together about that time, so something must have happened to split them up.
Asking questions, just so you know, it's only been her.
Yeah, like I have a question prepared.
Yeah, go
Whenever
ahead.
you're
Yeah,
done.
go ahead. I'm
no,
just
I'm
like
asking.
trying to like.
I've had one prepared. I'm just waiting.
Yeah, you can go ahead and ask. I've got a good amount of information here.
Another thing. So, this is from when we last saw you. I remember that man Gregory. I know you said you knew him.
Yes.
And you mentioned that he was attacked by a woman. And
I wasn't
someone.
there for it.
Okay.
I
so
just arrived after the fact.
Did
because
he
I was
tell you
traveling.
anything about it?
About her?
Yeah.
Tall woman with red skin.
Is it possible for us to find him?
Are you still in the town you were previously?
Yes, of course. And then like you hear the background, you hear like in the background you hear Cecily like kind of like just talking in Goblin. You
Mm.
can't make out the words though because
Is
Our
Gregory
speech.
Right.
there with you though?
he's upstairs and he's asleep.
Okay, well, you go. You
Can
go.
we contact you later and talk to Gregory, possibly?
I mean, of course.
But
Okay.
you said the woman was red.
Right.
Okay.
Red.
So now that's someone different. So never mind.
Okay.
Species of red.
Well, Dragonborn can be red, Tieflings can be red. I mean, technically, Kenku can be red if they're a red species of bird.
Turtles. Turtles can be red if you try hard enough.
Okay, but yeah. Okay.
That was all.
Okay. Yeah.
She's tall. Tieflings are short, right?
No.
Feelings are normally human height.
Oh, it's orcs that are short.
Orcs are big.
ones.
She's the
Claudia's
one.
just tiny.
She's the one exception.
Claudia's just small.
Claudia's short. You were just born human, like inhuman.
I was born human.
Abnormally short.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
small. But yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna try to find more information on our end and possibly figure out if perhaps we can meet up with you or something. But we'll contact you.
Where?
Well, based on what you said about where the pariah are headed, I may or may not try to do something, but we're figuring it out.
Don't try anything stupid.
I'm not going to. Calm down. I literally just said I'm still figuring it out. But okay, just I will hopefully contact you later and we can talk more about this.
Ivan comes up.
And at that point, I think I can just kind of click off of it and put it back on my hand.
Oh,
So.
you sure?
Hmm?
Are you sure I have one more thing?
Oh, okay, then yeah, I guess I'll leave it then.
Ivan leans over, like, to the ring and says, "You're currently in Maya's, correct?" "Yes, sir, I am." "Would it be possible that you would be able to meet up in Dakula?" Like, that's something Ivan said. And he hears silence. "Yes, I suppose I could. But it's 2 days travel. But I could."
I kind of like lean over to my dad and like in between the ring too, and I'm like, "What's in Dakula?"
Midway. It's a midway point.
Okay.
Is that the opposite direction of what we came?
Yeah, that's
it's like towards Maya's.
That's the town we were previously in where we
It's-
saw the markings and
okay.
stuff like that.
It's
So it's a
like
halfway
it's-
meeting point to
It's a
the
town in between Zayla and Maya's.
Yeah.
Oh god, something bad might happen there.
Okay. Well, no, they're going the opposite direction.
I'll give you some information.
Okay.
The pariah don't attack without knowing. They have scouts. They have, God, who knows what they have now. And like he gives like a chuckle. Like he finds it kind of ironic. Like they have scouts. They have people who are very proficient in doing what they are doing. They usually scout out a town for months, for weeks to months, sometimes even years. That's what happened back in with the kingdom of Solaria. But they won't be attacking for a while.
But I mean, these people, it sounds like there's a lot of them. So it's, I mean,
Last time I checked, there were about 50, give or take.
okay. I mean,
They're a tribe. They're constantly growing and shrinking.
yeah, and I mean, if they're that big as of right now, I mean, 50 people, that's quite a amount of people. I guarantee you they have to have some sort of hiding place or something. They can't, I mean, I don't know.
Wait, is that the tribe or the barbarians?
The tribe are the
barbarians.
barbarians, yeah.
The cult people are not that.
Yeah, we don't have
The
to,
barbarians are the ones with the P.
Yeah. The pariah.
yeah, so the pariah, so I think that the pariah we have, it sounds like we have more information on, and then,
But they're somehow associated with each other.
it sounds like it, or they were,
We are.
yes.
Close
Why
range.
would the animal people be trying to kill us if they weren't still associated with the other people?
I mean,
That's a
they're,
question.
that's, yeah.
That is.
I mean,
Unless
what are they
they
after?
both hate us.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, what are you, after all of your, I mean, any of your encounters, like, pointing to my dad and also talking to the ring, or just in general, I'm like, what have they been after? Like,
Yeah.
either of them.
Yeah.
What were
Like
they
why?
trying to get?
Like why are we being attacked?
Yeah, by either of them.
The masked people, I don't know.
Okay.
Truly don't know. Last time, I know that they were after someone.
Someone?
Someone?
Powerful
in-
bloodline? I don't know.
Okay.
Powerful bloodline?
The pariah? Materials.
Powerful bloodline?
Oh boy. Okay, that's great.
They're after... The pariah doesn't craft most of their things. They steal.
So the pariah are kind of like
They
just
steal
in
to
it for
get
the
their
power and goods.
For the goods. Yes.
Okay.
What about the tribal?
That's the tribal
pariah.
people is the
Yeah.
pariah.
Not
They're
the
after
tribal people,
the
the
cult.
animal people.
that's what they're saying is that they don't have too much information on them that they could have been after a possible bloodline.
Last time, from what Darnella said, they were after someone, a powerful bloodline.
Yeah. Okay.
Both of them were after him?
No,
No,
so
Just the
masked.
the pariah
Oh,
were
just
after
the mask.
goods, the masked people were after the bloodline. Do you have any specification after I was like who this powerful bloodline was at the
Yeah.
time?
No,
Okay.
I was 5.
Okay, well, where were you living at that time? Where was this attack?
I'd rather not say.
Why would you rather
Dude,
not say?
we're literally on the brink of like
I will come over
It was
there
in the
and
city of
literally
Myas.
cut off your toes.
it was in Myas?
It was in Myas. I cannot disclose to you where I was living because I'm not sure.
Okay, I didn't ask for your address. I was asking about where you were at
Ask
the
where I
time.
lived.
I was asking where you were at the time. You know what? Never mind. I'll figure it out myself.
Why is
Somebody's
he being so
frustrated.
difficult?
Oh my god.
We just got attacked.
Someone is being rather
Anyone
smarty
die?
pants over there. I'm going to
No,
cut off your
because we
fingers
fought
and
them.
toes.
Yeah, because we were here to fight them off.
Good job.
Good job.
Guys, this is a complicated situation. Everyone's kind of in the dark right now.
Yes.
We're all just trying to figure this out.
In the city of Myas.
In the city of Myas was the attack. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I'd rather not say.
I know, I'm like, dude, like, what the heck?
She asked where he was living.
Yeah,
I'd rather
and
not-
he's
no,
all
no,
like,
no,
I'd
no.
rather not disclose where I was, where my where I was living. Like,
There's
I wasn't-
a reason why he said that. You worded it badly, therefore he reacted badly.
okay, but
Everything has consequences.
love
understand
salty
that.
Characters.
I
Arguments
know.
are fun.
yeah, I know, but still, I mean, I could
am
imagine.
the salty character.
Let's make fun of him.
Yes. Thank you for the information. I will contact you later once we find out more.
Can I talk to your father for a second?
I guess. And I take off the ring and I hand it to him.
Ivan and Darnell chat for a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Can
so
we
Darnell
overhear this, or
knows
do they
your
walk, or
dad.
does he walk away with the
He
ring?
walks away with the ring.
So
Okay.
Darnell knew Finn's dad before we met.
No.
No.
No, they're just talking about
For
stuff right now
information.
for information. So, okay, so
After a minute,
Yeah.
Ivan comes back,
okay.
places the ring down in Darnell's voice. If you do need more information, come to Dracula within a week.
Okay.
I'll be there, and we can talk.
All right.
I look forward to seeing you, Finn Arcana.
I don't know if I can say the same.
Ha. That's very funny.
Indeed.
Is it funny now?
Oh, I
yes.
love this development. I'm sorry, this is just so cool.
I feel like me and her are kind of on the same brainwave about this guy.
We're like laser eyes
Dude
towards
said he knew me. I don't trust a bit of him.
Yeah, I don't either. But okay.
Wait, he says he knows you, but he didn't know your dad. So how did he know you?
I'd rather not tell.